you're feeling left behind in life, and this definitely means you're experiencing some form of disappointment, because maybe you have like your goals and what you want your life to look like, but if you actually look at your life, you're not where you want to be, and it seems like it's light years away. And you also might see online people on social media that live your life, that seem to be super happy, and they might be your age or they might be younger. This is even more disappointing, of course. So when I was young, my family, for example, never had much money, and this really created the desire inside of me, because I was seeing on YouTube all those people that made money. So I created the big desire, okay, I want to build my own business, make money, okay, because money was always the problem. My goal was to be a millionaire, to have my first million when I was 21. Right now I'm 24 years old and I've not made it. I'm not a millionaire right now. Also, what happened is I told my parents, of course, no, I will be self-employed. I will work for myself and I will not do the normal, go the normal way. And of course they asked me, okay, and how is it going? Trying to like subtly a bit shame me that I should do the normal way, the normal job. I mean, you probably can imagine how disappointed I felt with my goal and with my results, with my point, my spot in life. My name is Dennis and I'm building my business as a remote salesperson, because my goal is to live free, to travel the world, and yeah, right now we are in Latin America, Colombia, and here on YouTube I want to document everything, the ups, the downs, the learnings that I have, and I want to share my learnings. Yes, if this is interesting to you, you can consider subscribing, and now let's continue with the video. Okay, first of all, the fact is that if you are feeling left behind, then you're experiencing some form of disappointment. And this is because of desire. And desire is often accompanied by the following thoughts. For example, like, I need to have, I can't be happy without, it is never enough. This is the reason why desire leads to disappointment, because if it's never enough, we always need more. We need more and more and more to feel fulfilled, to feel happy. We enslave ourselves, we build our own prison with like work, where we cannot enjoy life anymore, when we are constantly in disappointment. What is the phase when you're most unmotivated? When you get disappointed with your goals, right? When you worked hard and you put in all the time, you get disappointed, there's a setback. Then you're most vulnerable to not being disciplined. Then you're most vulnerable to, okay, have a cheat day, eat pizza, to just watch Netflix because you're feeling bad. Another thing is that we have, through society, the false belief that desire for something is necessary to achieve that thing, but it's actually the opposite, because everybody who's like a bit well versed in law of attraction, we know it is the opposite. Whatever we want at the same time communicates to ourselves and to the universe, if you want, that we do not have. Because only if we do not have, we have a craving, a desire for something. But everybody who knows how law of attraction works is like, we have to picture something, envision something, and we have to experience it as it is already ours. And if you're feeling very, very behind in life, and if you're disappointed, this is probably also an indicator that you might have low self-esteem, that your self-esteem is usually not that high. When the self-esteem is low, then what we have is what counts. This sets ourselves up for desire, because only when we have more, this means, okay, we can feel more valuable. We are not valuable right now. And this is also the reason why it's never enough. It's never enough. We have to be more and more. Work on your self-esteem. Work on your sense of self-worth. Who you are as a person is valuable, and you are where you are in life, which is okay, which does not mean that you are not valuable. Do not compare yourself, because the thing is, when you compare yourself, of course, there's always somebody who is way further than you are. In my case, I'm 24 years old right now, and for example, the footballer Mbappé, he's 25 years old right now, I think, and he makes like a yearly salary of 72 million, I think. This is like the current number. Maybe there will be more in the future, I don't know. 72 million a year. Of course I feel left behind in life. Like, of course I feel like a fucking loser. If this is like the standard, so unachievable, so unreachable, I probably will never make 72 million a year. Never say never, but the odds are against me. So look at yourself, your life, or whatever. If you're feeling left behind, probably there was some case, some person that you saw that you consciously or subconsciously compared yourself with. And then stop comparing yourself and say, okay, everybody's on their own journey, everybody is starting from a different point. Not everybody has the skills to become a professional footballer. The second thing is, probably it might be a good idea to delete social media, or to not like spend too much time on social media, because we all know it, social media is the app of the rich, the famous, and the beautiful people, right? Because everybody's only posting the upsides, right? Like when they're on a cool journey, the cool vacation, like in front of a cool car, whatever, that it's just rented. They're only posting the positive things and nobody's posting the negative things. I'm guilty of that too, right? When I'm posting gym pictures on my Instagram, it's after a workout. When feeling left behind, it also is accompanied a lot, this is by experience, with the thought of, okay, I'm already this age, I'm already super old and I haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve. I think there it's important to understand that we can literally change our life at any age. If you are 40 years old right now, there's no reason why you could not change your life even at that age. Maybe there are people who change their life in 10 years, like the motto of the channel, 10 years hard work, 50 years of freedom. Use the numbers for your age right now. So in 10 years, you'll be 50. Imagine if you achieved your dream life because you started right now, and 10 years from when you're 50, you live your dream life, the life that you want. Was it really not worth to put in as much as you can, like all of your resources, all of your effort to achieve this life, even though if you're 40 years old. The big success story that facilitates this also is the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? He was in his 60s when he started Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? And then he became one of the richest men on the planet. He built his empire when he was in his 60s. So literally his life changed after most of his life was already over. So again, as a little summary, we all have our different timelines, we have different starting points from where we start. Really doesn't make sense for you to beat yourself up because you're not where you want to be. This would be desire, this would be creating a negative world view. Way better is to just use the time that you have right now to work, to put in the time. Again, this is the motto of the channel: 10 years hard work, 50 years of freedom. Use the time right now to hustle, to fill up the 10 years so you can then live the life that you want to live. And by saying that, I want to thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I want to build like a community here of like-minded people who all want to achieve this goal, who all want to put in the 10 years and to work on their self. And I want to lead by example. And this is interesting. Consider subscribing down here, and then we might see each other with less desire in the next video. Thanks for watching. Buenas noches.